Well, we're back once again for the Scotland international save. We're a few days away now from the squad getting together and then playing Slovenia at Hampden and then Italy at Hampden Park in the European League Division A, the Nations League Division A. So, what we've done, we have picked our Scotland squad, and it is John McCracken, Matthew Connolly, and Angus Gunn. Angus Gunn is back fit. He's not played many games. He's going to be in the. He's been put to the Nottingham Forest side reserves while he's been injured for the last 7 weeks, but he's back. We've also brought in Matthew Connolly, so he's on loan at Dundee United from Rangers, and I think he looks a decent enough prospect. He's got 3.5 stars, 2.5 stars for a goalkeeper. He's 6 foot, squad player. It could improve. And then we've also got John McCracken. So between those three, then I think we've got the goalkeeper position not too bad. John McCracken's 28, and we've got Matthew Connolly. He is 25, and probably Angus Gunn is still going to be my number one goalkeeper. We move on to defenders then. We've got Aaron Hickey, Josh Doig, Lewis Binks, Stephen Welsh, Harding, Max Johnson, Tierney, Morrison, Nathan Patterson, and we've brought back in Andy Robertson for this. I think we need his experience, especially maybe in the Italian game. Then midfielders, we've got McTominay, McGinn, Gannon Doak, Lennon Miller, Dembele, Gilmore, Hackney, Morgan, Watson continues in, Lewis Ferguson, and we've brought back Rocco McCallum, the 20-year-old from Motherwell. So you can see really good, decent enough technical ability, good enough mental ability, work rate and vision and that. So I think he's somebody who is going to probably be part of the plans as we go on. So we've got him back in after his injury. And up front, we've got Che Adams and Ryan Wan. That's the two strikers we've brought in. So yeah, that's where we're going, and that is the squad. So let's jump ahead to the Slovenia match at Hampden Park. Well, just before that, we have some news that Kieran Tierney will not be available for the matches against Slovenia and Italy through a twisted ankle, probably out for 12 days, so we can bring somebody else in. So that is okay. So Kieran Tierney, where is he? There he's there, so he is out. So I think we could probably bring somebody else in a forward position. Robbie Ur is there. Oh, bad player. You know what? Let's bring Robbie in. Let's just bring Robbie in for the experience. You can't have too many goal scorers in your team, and he is a goal scorer that we will surprisingly bring in. Well, it's another one, and another bit of frustrating news for Rocco McCallum. Each time we seem to call him up, there is always an injury or something. This time he's taken ill through food poisoning, and he's going to be out. So Ross McCallum, we're going to pick somebody else in his place now. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to scout him and see how he is. But the person we're going to call up now for McCallum, we're going to bring in. So yeah, Rocco McCallum is injured. He must be disappointed, annoyed, whatever. you want to call it, because each time we call him up, he gets some kind of injury. So we're going to bring back in Jordan Hallsgrove, who we had a few times and he done well, so we've brought him back in, and that's who we'll go with. So Hallsgrove in, McCollum out. So obviously there's been a couple of changes, a few changes, some people dropping out, some people missing completely. So if we get them into the team. So team-wise, we are going to go with one up front. We are going to go with Lewis Ferguson in there. He's been excellent for West Ham. Really has been excellent for West Ham. Push him in there. And how do you get him to go? We're going to bring back in Dembele. So we're going to go with Ferguson and Gilmore. Both, we're going to go box-to-box midfielder for Ferguson, as that's what he's been playing well for West Ham. I've got a box-to-box playmaker for Gilmore. Connolly is a goalkeeper, so he's not going to be there. We're going to go with, at left back, one of the most informed players at the moment. He's been doing very, very well with his team, and he's going to play there. Max Johnson's going to play in there. And defensively, we are going to go Morrison instead of Welsh. And I think that's going to be our team to start off with. Apart from, of course, Angus Gunn is going to come back in for McCracken. So yeah, that's going to be our team that we're going to go with for this game. Bit of a youth, bit of experience. So yeah, let's go. Come on, Scotland. Hampden Park is the place to be tonight. Captain McTominay will be there as Lennon Miller sits this one on the bench. Big night for us. Can we beat Slovenia? Put the pressure on Italy, as France have already qualified. Šeško gets us underway at Hampden Park. And they're just passing the ball around at the moment. We've got a habit of conceding some early goals. We don't want that to continue, especially not in this big game. Slovenia are passing the ball around well. Ilinic, Prelic, into the box. Šeško going up with a header, straight into the arms of Angus Gunn, and it's 0-0. Where it goes. Good tackle by Gannon-Doken now. The pace of the young Scot can drive forward. Brilliant play, Ben Gannon-Doke's in the penalty area. There's no real support yet. Gannon-Doke still going, and that is a penalty. Lovric bringing down Gannon-Doke, and it's going to be a penalty. There's no way that's not a penalty. Yes, definite penalty, and a big chance for Scotland to take the lead. Big chance, and it's going to be Lewis Ferguson. He's had a great season so far with West Ham. Big kick for Scotland! Pinic to Begic. And if field it goes with good defending. Tackling by Scott McTominay to Gilmore. Johnson gives it to Dembele. Back to Billy Gilmore. Inside to McTominay. Drives at the defence. Oh, Dembele could be in here. Big chance for Dembele! This man is turning into an absolute superstar for Scotland. Absolutely brilliant again from Dembele. McTominay just forcing his way through. It comes to Dembele. Takes it on his right foot. It has a nice little finish past Jan Oblak. And Scotland do get the lead. It's 1-0. And that is half time at Hampden Park. We've done fine. We've missed a penalty. And we've scored through Dembele. Could we do better? Possibly yes. Ferguson's not having the best of games with his missed penalty. But it's fine. The good news as well is that it's Italy 0, France 2. So that will put us on 7 points if we can get this victory against Slovenia. So we've got to keep pushing. We must keep pushing. So let's encourage let's just change. We'll just have him playing deep line playmaker and hold position. Put Ferguson back up one. Wide centre midfield player. And we'll go with that for now. We've got players that really could possibly do a bit better for us, but that's what it is. We'll just go with that for now. Scotland are back underway in the second half at Hampden Park. Ball out wide to Gannon-Doak, who's going to try and drive forward again. Still Gannon-Doak, flicks it into the penalty area. Headed out, Dembele will use his pace to get there. Good play, inside to McTominay, back to Dembele. Max Johnson. Billy Gilmore. Not a good pass, but it breaks to Ferguson and gives it back to Gannon-Doak. Oh, Jan Oblak again. He's kept him in it at times. .64 on the clock. I think it's time to make a wee change. We are going to bring in Hackney for Ferguson. And I think we're going to bring on Andrew Robertson for Doig for that little bit of experience in there. Dembele has it for Scotland again, to Johnson. Back it goes to Gilmore, inside to Dembele once more, to Scott McTominay. Flicks it to Max Johnson. Gives it to Dembele. Scotland really needing a second goal. Good ball into the box, headed out by Biol. Comes back to Robertson. Delivers a great ball into the box, Scott McTominay! And there it is! Rolling back the years, Andy Robertson with a fantastic cross into the box. And Scott McTominay, towering header from the captain. It's Scotland 2, Slovenia now. Robertson just creates that half a yard space, and that's a beautiful cross into the box. There's McTominay, what a header. And we finally get the second goal. It's 2-0. Gannon-Doak, 81 on the clock. Still Ben Gannon-Doak driving forward. Billy Gilmore to Hackney. Out wide again to Gilmore. First time pass to Robertson. To Doak. Hackney. Gannon-Doak. Love the ball to Robertson again. Plays the ball into Ryan. 1! Oh, it's 3. And that's a beautiful strike. What a start to his Scotland career he has had. And again, Scotland playing some lovely stuff. Gannon-Doak. Robertson furthest forward. He looks up. Gives it to Ryan Wan. And that's a top class finish. It's 3 goals to 0. And I think that will maybe make another change or two. Gannon Doak will come off for Lewis Morgan. And John McGinn for Dembele. Robertson again, he's been excellent since coming on. Gives it to Doak, he'll drive forward. Back to Billy Gilmore. Hackney. Gilmore. Hackney again, clips the ball over the top again, looking for Dembele. Brings it down, McTominay, and Dembele combining! Just over the bar. And that is full time. What a really good performance. First half was a wee bit dodgy. We missed a penalty. We just couldn't really get fully going. But then the second half, we were excellent. Dominated the second half, as you can see by the match momentum. We're really, really good. 53% possession overall, 16 shots, 10 on target, 2.34 XG. Very, very well done. And Andy Robertson coming on and supplying 2 assists from the 66th minute. That's why he's back in the squad. What a performance and what a victory for us. And now it's the Italian game. As you can see, Barella was sent off in the 62nd minute and France comfortably winning by 2-0. So that will put us into a very promising position as it stands. 7 points, a draw at home against Italy will see us finish in second place. Slovenia are relegated from Group 4. They'll go back down. But we're there. France will move into Group 3, I think, by the looks of things. But yes, we second at the moment with a game against Italy at Hampden Park to go. Let's jump in and pick that team. So we're going to go with Andy Robertson. He's going to come in. We're going to bring in Lewis Binks for Morrison. And that is what we're going to go for. We're going to change to deep line playmaker. Scott McTominay is going to go there. And yeah, that is going to be the team. I don't really think we need to change it too much. We are going to go with the 2 sitters. And out of possession, I think also we're going to go with the 2 sitters. Pressing midfielder, and Gilmore, he will just sit. He'll hold position and be a screening midfield player. And Dembele will play there as well. So yeah, that is going to be the team that we're going to go for in this game. Angus Gunn's going to continue in goals. Or do we start with Hickey? Yeah, you know what? We're going to start with Hickey. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start with Aaron Hickey on the left. And we've got Robertson we can bring on for experience, just kind of like what he'd done in the Slovenia match. So that's what we're going to do. Come on, Scotland. So again, both teams going with as strong a lineup as they possibly can. Esposito scored a double against us in the last match. We didn't really lay much of a glove on Italy at all. But now we're at Hampden Park. Can we pull something from the bag? Get a result. A draw will have us finish second place. A victory is even better. But we'll take a draw. One underway. Minute gone. Donnarumma has the ball. Gives it short to Gatti. Denali. Chiodi. Mussolini to Esposito, and it's a ball clipped forward. Moises Keane got a big chance. Good block. Still got a break to him. And he scores on the second attempt. And it's the worst possible start for us. Esposito, was he offside? I don't know. It was a good block, but it comes back to him. And he finishes at the second attempt. It's Scotland 0, Italy 1. Disaster start. Chiesa has the ball for Italy. 18 minutes gone. We've not been able to again lay any glove on the Italians. Hickey flicks it away. Chiodi delivers back into the box again. Good defending. Dembele picks it up. Ref says no foul. DiMarco going to go for distance. And I thought that was in. Corner comes across. McTominay nods it away. It's Keane. Good tackle there by Gilmore, and it's out for a throw-in as Italy keep the pressure on. Chiodi will look for the long throw into the penalty area. And Gunn has completely missed that, but we managed to get it away. Right, I think we're going to have to change something a wee bit. We really are struggling to get into this game. And Italy will come again. Calafiori, Locatelli, back to Calafiori, Locatelli, Gatti. Again, Italy just playing around. Good ball. Orsolini's in the penalty area. Plays it across. Esposito, Coyote, and Gunn goes with his feet, and it's a corner. Ball forward. Keane has the ball. Good tackle by Harding. Gives it to Max Johnson. Gilmore. We're very deep. Down line it goes to Dembele. Back to Max Johnson, to Billy Gilmore. And that's a shocking pass by Billy Gilmore. And Keane, is he going to have a shot on goal? He does! It thunders off the bar. We cannot give the ball away like that. Lewis Ferguson, all the way across looking for Dembele. Good touch. Looks back for Johnson. Johnson just manages to win the ball. Lewis Ferguson. Gilmore, out wide to Hickey. He gets into the penalty, plays the ball across. Dembele will pick it up. And it goes. Chance for McTominay. And the flag goes up. Offside. And that is half time. Yet again, we've not really been at it early doors. Come back into it a wee bit, as you can see, with the match momentum. But we're still a goal down. Still not really too much of a threat. We will go disappointed, and is there anything else we can do? Hackney's a good football player. Let's bring Hackney on. Dembele struggling a wee bit, so let us swap Dembele and Gannon Doak. Put Ryan Wan out wide and bring on Che Adams for Dembele. Go out of possession. Can change it around a wee bit. Even out of possession, just go with that there. Right, let's try that in the second half. We need to try and get a goal. And we're back underway with McTominay out wide to Hickey. Into the penalty area it goes, and Gatti just over the bar. Billy Gilmore with the ball for Scotland. To Johnson. To Gannon Doak. Scott McTominay. Back it goes to Gilmore. All the way across to Binks. Out wide to Ryan Wan. Down the line it goes to Che Adams. Calling for offside. Nothing going at the moment. Ball into the box. McTominay. He's headed Scotland level. I thought the flag was going to go up, but it stays down. And Scotland have equalised. No, he's not offside. Good play, Che Adams. Good running. Gives the ball back to Ryan Wan. It's a lovely little dink ball. And there is the captain again. Just to nod the ball in off the post. And we are level. Come on. Hickey. Gilmore. 56 on the clock. Hackney. All the way across. It's not a good ball by Hackney. It's Chiesa. Down the line it goes. Well done, Claire Harding. Johnson. Down the line it goes to McTominay. He's in the penalty area. Can he get it across? Holding it up. Back to Max Johnson. To Gannon Doak. Great first touch. Gannon Doak. It's 2-1 Scotland. Come on. A little reshuffle. Bringing Gannon Doak to the right. Bringing on Hackney. Bringing out Ryan Wan to the left. And we have turned this game around. McTominay. Back it goes to Johnson. Johnson, lovely little ball into Doak. That's a lovely first touch. And it takes a slight deflection to go past Donnarumma. It's Scotland 2, it's Italy 1. 65 minutes on the clock. The ball is out wide to Gannon Doak again, who's been excellent in the second half. Back to Doak. Max Johnson, he's in the penalty area, blocked. McTominay, Hackney. And Scotland really smelling blood here. But then it's given away by Gilmore, but he's picked it again. Wan, lovely ball through. Che Adams, off the bar. Gannon Doak. Back in again. Oh, Italy are all over the place. Well, we're into the 89th minute. I'm going to make a couple of changes. We're going to bring on Lennon Miller for Gilmore. We're going to bring on John McGinn for Gannon Doak. We're just going to sit and we're just going to go deeper. And Andy Robertson for Hackney. And try and see this game out now. 4 minutes of stoppage time. And there it is. Full time at Hampden Park. Scotland 2. Italy 1. And what a second half performance. Absolutely outstanding. Top notch from us. Couple of changes into the team, into the midfield. As you can see, the match momentum dominated in the second half. 60% possession, 10 shots. We really struggled early part of the first half, but second half we came really strong, and we have won the match 2-1 to finish second in this group. Scotland qualify for the European International League quarter-final, so we're in the Nations League quarter-final. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. France win 3-1. Olise and Cherki with the goals. And Slovenia finish bottom with only one victory. So, after 6 matches, we've won 3, drawn 1 and lost 2. We've scored 14. We have conceded 10, but we've got a plus 4 goal difference. 10 points, finished 4 points above Italy. That's brilliant. So we're in with France, Germany, England, Belgium, Spain, Portugal and the Netherlands. Excellent. With another fantastic Scottish victory. And over the piece, I mean, you look at the Euros, disappointing in the Euros with Albania draw, the Italy draw and losing to Serbia 3-1. But then the Nations League, we've had a 6-1, a 2-2, we lost to Italy 3-1, then France 3-0, but then we beat Slovenia 3-0 and Italy by 2-1. And that'll do us for 2028. We'll probably be back for I think the World Cup qualifiers will start, and there's also probably May or March time, there'll be the Nations League quarter-finals, whoever we draw against them. So we'll be back for that. But well done, Scotland. We have made a few changes to the team, brought in a few different people to the squad, and I think as we go on, that'll probably happen more and more. But yeah, we're doing well. We're going well. Come on, Scotland.